my short video instructional on how to apply tocomonitor transducers for electronic fetal heart rate monitoring. So I would like to thank the OB/GYN residents from the University for Fetal Health Dalton Medical Center in Las Piñas for helping me make this video. And rest assured, this video was made with the patient's consent. Now, much of this video, of course, is focused on how to apply the transducers, the sensors, or the probes of the tocomonitor machine, which is this one, on the maternal abdomen. So, basically, we have two transducers. One is placed over the uterine fundus to monitor uterine contractions, and the other transducer is placed either on the left or right side of the maternal abdomen, depending on where the fetal back is, and that will record the fetal heart rate. So, as you can see, our machine is called the tocomonitor, and this is also capable of generating a printout, which we call the fetal heart rate tracing. Okay, so I have a separate lecture or video instructional on how to interpret fetal heart rate tracings. Okay, so here we have an OB/GYN resident who will teach us or show to us how to apply the probes or the transducers of the tocomonitor machine over the maternal abdomen. So this is the tocomonitor machine that's available in our delivery room, and she will now set it up. So basically, we have two transducers. We have the probe for the uterine contractions, that's the pressure transducer, and the probe for the fetal heart rate, that's the fetal transducer. Okay, so first we expose the maternal abdomen. And the first thing to do here will be to do a Leopold's maneuver. Now, why do we have to do a Leopold's maneuver? We have to do the Leopold's maneuver because we have to know exactly where the fetal back is. Okay? When we know the fetal back, then we know where to place or apply our fetal transducer, because that's where we can appreciate the fetal heart sounds. Okay, so first, the resident is applying or attaching the pressure transducer over the uterine fundus. Now, she's just improvising here. She's using an ordinary tape to attach the transducer. Okay, so next, she will now place a gel, an ultrasound gel, over the fetal transducer or probe, and then attach it on the right side of the maternal abdomen, because that's where she felt or palpated the fetal back. And then again, she will use an ordinary tape to attach the probe or the transducer over the maternal abdomen, just to secure it. Okay. So there. So now, once the two transducers or probes are attached over the maternal abdomen or are secured over the maternal abdomen, she will now set up the machine. Okay, so as you can see here, we have two numbers. Okay, so first she's setting up the details of the patient. She's setting up the name. She's inputting the name and probably the age of the patient. So there. So we have two numbers there. The number on the left, the one colored orange, is corresponds to the fetal heart rate. And the one on the right, the number on the right, that's colored green, that is corresponds to the strength of the uterine contractions. This machine also has an option to print out a fetal tracing. So the picture here shows us that this is a more secure way of attaching the fetal and the pressure transducers over the maternal abdomen by using an elastic band. Okay, so this is a closer look at the tocomonitor machine, the screen of the tocomonitor machine. So again, we have two numbers. One, or the number on the left, will be the fetal heart rate, and the number on the right will be the uterine contractions. Okay. So, you also have the option of printing a fetal tracing, and this will be your output. This is where the fetal tracing is generated. Alright. Alright, so that's my short video instructional. Thank you for watching this video. And please don't forget to subscribe in my YouTube channel and my WordPress site, Lokina Obigaine. Thank you.